Hi guys, today we are having a special guest from Italy itself and none other than Irina Raylander. And she's a German but lives in Italy for almost 20 years. And talking about herself, she's a motivation speaker, mentor, financial, psychological counseling, YouTuber, and inspirational speaker. Apart from that, if we talk about other things, then we are getting lots of information about herself that she has done degree in language and psychology, and apart from that, like language teacher for adults, and apart from that, always trying to help the youngsters, those who are keen learner, and she's having lots of experience as an independent trader, consultant on stock exchange, derivative markets, and absolutely amazing. And her aim is to bring positive feeling into a business world, but not only, which becomes more and more difficult, competitive, and where the space is given to live life mission. So all the things we can say that the women having lot of diversifying talent, I can say. And because nowadays we see that women are being degraded and they are given backward. So nowadays, if the lady like will come out and inspire the world, especially women, so you know that our world will be changing very soon. So we should not wait. Welcome Irina to our podcast, which is Sanjay Agrawal show.
Thank you, Sanjay, for inviting me. And as you are a very inspirational speaker, as I saw on your website and on your channel, and I'm happy to be your guest today.
Absolutely. So, guys, we are having a topic, very important topic. Very people touch this topic, and the topic is psychology of finance. Because definitely, money cannot buy everything, but it can buy our essentials while we're alive. So, psychology of finance, we are going to discuss about this topic so that you can grow your income and definitely all the things. So, we should not wait for that. And starting with the Irina, so can you tell me something about yourself and your background?
Yeah, well, it is very important to say that there was a moment in my life where I just needed to earn money in a free way, so that I was not bound to an office, and I was not because I had to be independent as a very young mother. So I got teachings of trading, derivative trading, and stock exchange market. And this was about 20 years ago, when all this internet and so began. Well, and what is very important, I got a teaching which was not only about how to cope with the markets, how to sell, how to buy, and derivatives are very complex financial products. You have really to. But there is something behind the markets, or behind all these techniques. And what you discover when you do this trading, and then you earn, then you win, and then you lose, you win, you lose, and it's very difficult. And the most important law to begin with is there is no free meal. There is no way to make easy money. The universe does not allow this. And even if you think you earn because maybe you are lucky and you get an enormous sum which you earn, or you are lucky and you get a stock, and then you resell it and you have, let's say, $5,000 a day, and you think, and it goes on and on and on. How would you feel? You would feel great, right?
Right.
You would feel Powerful, right? But what does universe tell you? Universe say, no, no. And then you begin to lose. And so you must give more than only your technical value to the market. That is what very, very few people understand. Money is not only money, and that is, I give you now a very, very important information or for your listeners. Money, and that is a secret which I got when I learned these teachings, is energy. It's not only a piece of paper, but money is energy. What would you say is the reason when you lose money?
Sometimes we feel that we are expending so much money or some essential which is not required, and we do not have idea how to earn more money. So these are the some problems we face day-to-day life.
Yes, but therefore that is what I would like to give to your audience is that when you do trading and very high potential trading, very high speed trading, you become aware of the most important law of psychology of finance ever, that you are the creator of your own, let's say, financial destiny. And that is, if you understand that, maybe you will not get a billionaire immediately. That is obvious. But you will always have enough. So you are, with your mind, responsible. Your ego. You know what happens to traders who earn a lot? Giving a sense of money. And money is like, as I told you, the biggest, the most important secret of money is an entity. Money is an energy. And it's not a bad energy, and it's not a good energy. It's like, you know, what is energy? Like electricity.
All right.
And
So,
like
yes. So I got all your points, but here I want to understand what is the psychology of human being about money?
Okay. Well, that's I was beginning to say, which is they have a wrong idea of money, and as money is also, I mean, first of all, it's neutral. If you know how to handle it, you are safe in life, and therefore I do a lot of courses how to attract money, which is not I wait for money to come. It's an inner behavior which attracts money. But money is also, I mean, like a drug. Why? Because in the brain there is a part which is called the nucleus accumbens, which is a part of which gives you reward. I mean, if you do something well, you feel fine. But it is also there when, for example, you drink a lot of alcohol, or you're taking drugs, or it gives you a great feeling. And what is when you have a great feeling, Sanjay? You want more, right?
Right.
Why do people who drink a lot of alcohol want more? Because their brain tells them that they want more. It is a little part in the brain which is really very hidden and called nucleus accumbens. So the same thing is also valid for money, Sanjay. For example, you have people who have everything, who are so rich that they can live hundreds of lives. They can have everything they want forever. They can even buy half of the world. So why do you think they invest even more to earn even more money? Why are they so greedy? Because nucleus accumbens, this part of the brain, who tells them and who gives them a good feeling only when they have more.
like you are saying that it should be addiction, like
Yeah,
getting more and more money. So
yeah.
don't you think that somehow we are having some negative impact on our mind? Negative impact, you can understand that getting too much of money, we are becoming proud, and we become we do not care the other person, because we are only trying to get more and more money without caring other people. So is that wrong or right?
That is a very good argument. But that is another thing, which is also from, and I will answer to you through that. Well, first of all, that is one thing, this greediness, which
Greetings.
is a part of behavioral psychology of money. The other thing is, when you in the most people, and even especially women are educated that they don't deserve money. They don't deserve, not money, let's say wealth, well-being, because we all are a little bit, oh no, we don't deserve. And we grow up with this. We go, and we are educated that we don't have to accept. And I mean, in Europe, in America, it's different. They talk about money. They speak about what they earn. But in Europe, they feel ashamed, as you say. To have a lot of money is very often a very, let's say, negative thing, isn't it?
Right.
So, we are growing up with this feeling that money is a bad thing. Money is dirty. Money is dirty. That is the most important sentence we hear, and we don't deserve it. That is one thing. And that we have really, and there I help people to get more confident with money. And as I tell you, money is an energy. It's like electricity. If you use it well, or like water, if you use it in a fine way, it comes to you. But if you don't like it, and if you say, I don't, no, money is dirty, what is the consequences? That money goes away. You don't attract money when you think, money is bad. And another thing is, what do you think when you see rich people, and with a big car? We all feel a little bit of envy, right? And that is also a negative feeling about money. Envy is absolutely not right. So, what do you have to do with the money? First of all, you have to have an idea how much money you need in life, how much you deserve. And that is a thing you and me as a coach are doing. I think you are doing the same. When you set your goals, you set also your financial goals, right? And the goal setting is very important.
All right. Here, your point is comes here that is it important for everyone to like make financial goals?
Well, I tell you why. Because first of all, it is very difficult, more than ever. And today, I mean, unless you're not inheriting a lot of money from your parents or your family, today, I think in India, you are in India, right?
Yes.
You're in India, yeah, in Mumbai?
Pune, near to Mumbai.
Okay, fine. I've been in India. But, so it's very hard to earn money. I mean, to have a good job, and it's very hard. I mean, and you give your freedom, you give your whole energy for a job and for money, right? So, I mean, unless you're not marrying a rich partner, or you have not inheriting money, it is very difficult to get some. So we agree with that. So It is important to have a financial goal because it's your well-being, your life. But in these times, it's also important to say, I will money. Of course, I need money. But the most important question, and I think you know that, is what can I give? What can I give for my energy? I mean, what can I give? I don't say to the world, but to the universe. If I get money, what is my gift, to have?
So do you think that if a person happens money, like having less money, so the person can take risk in investing, trading? So is there any ways? Because
No,
people are not
no.
risk takers. So is it possible for everyone to invest in stock market?
If you don't have these big questions, because that is a very, very good question. No. First of all, you have to be a mature person. You have to be very mature for this kind of trading, because you have to control your worst enemy. And who is your worst enemy? Your ego, your greediness, your impatience, your shadow side. And here we are now talking about psychology. So if you're very young and you are not dealing with this psychological or philosophical or spiritual questions, you will maybe technically be aware, but so that is very difficult. So you have to be aware of the forces, because the market is always right. If you lose your investments, is you have, because I did a teachings with the most famous traders who was Gan. So he was also a very spiritual person. So if you connect spirituality with finance, you are quite safe.
All right.
Otherwise, so the most important thing is to set stop loss. So that if you lose money, if you lose, you say, okay, I'm wrong. You get it? So, and if you lose more than 5%, you must say, okay, it was wrong. It was a wrong decision. And you sell. So, Sanya, you will tell me, yeah, but what happens if it goes up again? The stock or the derivative project. Okay, but then you don't risk to lose all your capital. You lose 3%. If you have 100 and you lose 3, okay. And you lose 3. You never lose thousands, right? Now,
All
there
right.
is all.
Yes.
So, if you do this always, I also didn't, I was not able, I admit, it is the most difficult law for financial trading, to do a very tight stop loss. It is the most difficult thing in life to do a stop loss. It means that if you have an investment which goes wrong, you get rid of it. So the second lesson, and that is really, I paid then, when I did the courses, Sanjay, I paid, I think, $5,000 a day with these teachings in the year 2001.
Oh.
Second, well, it was heavy. My savings went on that, but it changed my life. The second law is to set a stop profit. Do you know what a stop profit is, Sanjay? Do you know what it is? Yes. It means that, let's say you have 100 and you're earning. You have to heighten the stop loss. That means that if you earn more, you have to be satisfied with the amount you earn, because people want more and more and more and more. See, right. They have no limits. Yeah, then that is, and now we are in psychology again, Sanjay. People have no limits of money, of how much they want. Therefore, goal setting, financial setting is important, because that is your dialogue with the universe, with God, with whatever you want, or with yourself. You have to have, how can I say, you have to have goals. Otherwise, you know that as a motivational speaker, if you have no goals, it is like having no limits, having no
Destination, targets.
Yeah, targets. Yeah, that's a. Sometimes I don't find my English words because I speak all the time. I speak Italian.
Yes.
So, but stop loss is most, and stop profit means to limit everything and not to be greedy. Because one thing the universe does never forgive you: greediness. And if you don't fight greediness, what is happening now in the world? Greediness, 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 greediness. So that is.
Most of times I heard this question from my audience and from my students itself, that how to become rich in life. So this question comes usually. So how to become rich?
They ask you.
Yes. So any
well, first of
suggestion
all,
for
then
them?
you have to ask them. First of all, what is for them rich? They have no idea. Your audience, when they come to you, and they come to you to get clear ideas. So you ask, what is rich for you? Because for you something is rich, but for another person, rich is something else. So you have to answer this individually and tell you, Sanjay, what is rich for you? How much money is rich for you?
Approximately, I cannot define.
I don't ask you that here. That is a very intimate question,
Yes.
isn't it? No,
Right.
but you have to see that people, and that is our task as a motivational speaker, is to see ourselves as helper to set goals, because people don't know how much they need. I always say to my more advanced listeners, I say, listen, how much do you need to be for 30 years, and how much do you need independently from how much would you beg to God and say, what sum would make you happy forever without then going to work? How much would you like? Then people say, well, $3,000. Others say 50 million. And then I say, okay, let's take here. What are you going to do with $3,000 when you live? I mean, if you live in India, it's different than if you live in Switzerland. My audience is always also in Switzerland, so there things are different, isn't it? So then they say $50 million. What are you doing with $50 million? Well, I give it away. Then I'm not. So, Sanjay, what we need is, and what our task as motivational speaker is not only to say which, but to make people clear who they are. That is the most important rule of a psychologist. Who are we? How much do we want? And how much do we deserve? How much do we need? I mean, there is no use to say, I want to be very rich if you don't need it. No. And that is people, but if you go deeper, Sanjay, and they ask you, how do you attract money? They say, how much do you need for an entire life? What would you do with the money? What kind of life do you need? You want a palace. And then, Sanya, we have to say, it's not that if you want to have 3 million, you get immediately 3 million. That is, you cannot attract, we have to be realistic, yeah?
Right.
But if you are a conscious person, and if you are a person giving, and if you're the person who follows what you say or the law of universe, I can guarantee you that you will always have enough to have a life in dignity. And if you don't have, then we come to people like you and say, where is the mistake? And if you are very poor, and there is a and okay, I mean, in India it is sometimes different, but there are people like you who want to grow, and when you grow, you always, I mean, you are the difference. But if you lose a lot of money, or if you come to poverty, there's always a mistake you're doing. I don't say if you're born very poor, of course. That is another thing. But you have people who are born very poor and remain poor. Then you have people born very poor who become very rich.
Yes.
But
there are lots of examples.
So I think but we are talking now between people normal. I mean, the average people. We are talking about average people. And the most important thing I think we as motivational speaker can give to our audience is to, well, first of all, goal setting, financial goal setting, an exact setting, not just, well, I want millions. No. Exactly. You have to be precise in life. Because if you are not precise in life, life is very hard to you. And life is and money is really a very severe teacher. Right. And I mean, I could go on and on talking about trading lessons, which is not, we have not time because we do whole seminars about that. But right. The second thing, getting very, very, very quickly said is that you have to give. You have to give to others. Not only taking. And you say, well, I have nothing, I cannot give anything. That is not true. Everybody can give, but not only in money, in time, in energy, in empathy, in benevolence. And I can, and you, in India, you have the greatest masters who teach you that. Give your benevolence. I mean, not only people just think, I have the right to have this. And what do you give? Nothing. So life punishes you. Do you agree?
Yes, absolutely.
And well, I give you another secret. If you do your stop loss, stop loss means also stop loss with bad relationship, because we go in bad things, and without stop loss, we finish in tragedy. Let's say stop loss in money. Let's say stop loss in relationships. Did you ever think about stop loss in relationships? So if people with somebody who takes their energy, right?
Right.
What is happening then? That you like energetic vampires. I think you did something about this. I think so. Your discipline asks you to do a stop loss. Say stop. I don't want to deal with it any longer. I mean, nowadays we can. In the past we not always could in history. That is clear. So you have to get rid of people who don't help you come forward. In money, you have to do a very tight stop loss when you are losing and admitting that you are not right in your how can I say, in your trading. And what is the magic numbers in trading? If you want to have a market secret of the greatest money teachers or financial teachers, which was an American trader who got very wealthy and was also a coach of the presidents then, and he lived in the 40s. He said the magic number is 3%. 3%. Why 3? 3 is a magic number. You can see there also in my channel, I speak about the stop loss and the stop profit. So if people ask you about getting rich, tell them how much do you want, how much do you want to lose, and what would you give, and precise. And then you see that people is very confused. And there is your role to coach.
Yes. And might be this question very important for some people. Like, you know that some people are doing only jobs and doing business, and they are interested to trade or like invest, I can say, but they do not have idea how to invest money in stock market. So do you think that anybody can invest?
Well, it depends. It depends of the circumstances. I mean, now what is very interesting to see and to follow is, let's say, Mr. A or Mr. Miller invests in a stock, which is stock R. He is very tormented. He has big problems with his wife, with his job. He is a very nervous person. And he invests the same day, or let's say also derivative products. They are more flexible. You know what derivative products are. So he invests and is a very nervous person. Then you have person B. Person B is, let's say, a woman. She is very relaxed, very spiritual. I mean, spiritual. She's dealing with the law of life. She's happy with herself, in herself, and she's doing a lot of, let's say, voluntary work. So they keep it for a certain while. Then Mr. A thinks, there is the great opportunity, and loses his investment because it was wrong. Mrs. B, however, has a big earning. So what do we deduct from that? There are micro destiny. Everybody has, like your gene, a financial destiny. And what you can do as a coach, and you have this potential, Sanya, is to model a little bit this. I mean, destiny is destiny, but that you model this psychological behavior of a person in order to attract automatically, which can be stops, but which can also be luckiness in founding, let's say, a wallet. No, I say that which can be, founding things in life which you don't expect. You don't only have to invest. Sometimes life comes to you with an opportunity you didn't expect. That is the same. So it is very individual. And you as a coach cannot go as a motivational speaker to a big, to a public, and to say, well, you have to do this, you have to approach this individually, because everybody is different.
Right.
And everybody has different, how you say, aims for life. And everybody is also, has different backgrounds. So you cannot do a general evaluation.
Okay, we are done with about the topic and expertise field topics, I can say. Now we are having next round, that is some personal questions and talking about like your country and yourself. So
about my country.
Yes, some questions, personal questions, which my audience are interested, because you know that I am having 50 guests from 50 nations. So Indian people are very interested to know other people's life, how they are living, what is the,
Okay,
I get my point.
Yes.
So we have some questions regarding that. Okay, all right. So first question I want to ask you, what do you think about India?
What I did? Oh well, I have India. Well, we see India as first of all. I have been in India, and you get this nostalgic feeling about India. If you once were in India, and I was in India a long time ago, but you have this admiration for this. It's so different from Europe, or from like Italy or Switzerland. So we have a very we don't understand India really, but we admire it. We admire its colors, and what we most get from India are all these spiritual masters, and now this technology knowledge, which is, India is very, and we are admiring how this big country can survive, because it's not difficult. It's
135 crore people living in India.
So, I love India. So as soon as I
Okay, have you ever been to India?
Yeah, I told you. I was,
where?
I was also, pardon me?
Where is the location?
Well, I was twice. Once I was in Ladakh, and that was my best experience.
Oh, lovely.
And then also in New Delhi.
Great place.
I have but I didn't go to the south yet, and I have very nice remembrance. So I love it. Yeah, I love it. But probably we have difficulties in understanding how it can work.
So do you understand Hindi?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Okay. All right.
Yeah, well, is it difficult? Because no, it is. I speak several European languages, but not Hindi. No.
Okay. Do you know? Do you hear any Bollywood songs or movie, like Hindi songs, Hindi movies?
Well, yeah, generally, yes, of course, yes, and then I admire all the philosophy, the whole.
So, who is your favorite actor in India?
I can't tell you because now I don't remember the name. But I have to tell you that Indian men, I find them very, very attractive.
Yeah, right.
So maybe you can't.
Can you tell something in Hindi, a song or any dialogue, if possible?
I can't. No, I can't.
Difficult.
I can't. But you see, I don't understand, but I like this essential effect that the colors, the
spirituality,
so full of life. So this, and also the women, they are so feminine. That is what I admire most, and of course the food. But I couldn't tell you now something specific now, but we have a big I mean, if I could, I would go. The only thing is in India or in New Delhi, what I suffered a little bit was the humidity, the heat when I was in.
Right. All right. So apart from that, I want to ask you, like, do you like Italian or German?
Well, you see, I came here because my father had a job in an international business, so I like both, and both are, you know, complementary. And in Italy, however, the daily life is very difficult with bureaucracy and so on. And on the other hand, you have this very full life and this food and this. But nowadays, it is very difficult to work there.
But you know, Irina, like we are very fascinated, I can say, and we adopt very much Italian personality, lifestyle, because they are having very rich quality of living lifestyle. So we can say Italian marble, okay, and talking about their house decorum and lifestyle, dressing sense, and everything. We try to sense that and we try to adopt that because definitely
Really?
it is fascinating. Yes, you can see that those new buildings we are building. So we are getting to see Italian marble. So
Really?
it looks amazing. So I
Yeah.
don't know whether it is from Italy or not, but definitely it is called.
But you have to see two sides. I mean, Italian people is very creative, and therefore they saved themselves from this crisis because Italy is not so well organized like Germany, and they are very creative, and that saves them because the daily life is very hard. So if you're not organized with friends and so on, having an Italian lifestyle is quite impossible. But they are always looking fine. They are
Okay,
always.
can you tell me something in Italian? Language?
Cosa
Italian
vuoi
language?
che... allora, mi ha fatto molto piacere parlare con te oggi. Spero che questa cosa ti possa ispirare per il tuo futuro. Vedo che sei anche tu una persona molto positiva e che vorrebbe dare che può e vuole dare molto agli altri.
What does it mean? It is out of my network.
Did you understand? Do you want that I translate it for you?
Yes, yes.
It was a pleasure to talk with you. And I hope that you can, I'm sure that also you will give a lot to your public in the future because you are a very sensitive person.
Oh, lovely. Okay, how can we say like, hi, I am Sanjay Agrawal and how are you?
I didn't get quite what you mean.
Like how to speak in Italian. I am Sanjay Agrawal, I am from India.
Io sono Sanjay, sono di India o vengo dall'India. Io sono Sanjay.
Io sono
vengo
Sanjay.
dall'India. I am.
I am from India.
Io vengo dall'India.
Vengo dall'India.
India.
Amazing.
But there are quite a lot of Indians in Italy.
Oh, lovely. All right. Indians are over every place, all over the country, all over the world. They are in every places.
Yes.
Okay. So it's lovely. And apart from that, what are your hobbies? May I know?
My hobbies?
Yes.
Well, I do a lot of sports and rowing, and I play piano, and I try now as in my coaching and motivational speaking to give the sound of harmonic music and especially classic music.
Can my audience hear now?
Pardon me? No, it's difficult because the piano is next time I will play you something if you like. On my channel you can also see because I think to get relaxed and meditation, best music is also Bach.
Okay, Irina, one request from my side. Like, can you sing a song in Italian or German? Little
Don't
bit.
ask me
Two
that
lines.
now.
2 lines. Because
No, not really, not really. I have to get a little bit prepared. And as a speaker, and as you do a video, I'm a perfectionist. So next time, if you tell me, it would be a pleasure. And next time, I would also play you something, but you can see a melody which makes you happy.
right.
Okay, which because as a motivational speaker, we have the big task to make others happy, right? You and me.
Right.
So next time, if you wish, we can organize that. But I do things complete.
Absolutely. All right. So it's lovely talking with you. And so, what's your dream place? May I know? Dream place in your life? Dream country, I can say.
Green. What is green?
Dream country. Dream country.
What is green?
Dream.
Dream. Okay, I call it dream. In my country, well, I learned I'm happy where I am. And I have the fortune to live in a very nice place where there are lakes near the Swiss border, Lago Maggiore. You've never been to Italy, have you?
What time is it there?
That is 11:30 now.
Morning.
In the morning, 11:30 a.m.
All right, we are having 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
The afternoon, yeah, I saw it on the thing. And we have here lots of lakes, and so to get a little bit force for my work because I work a lot.
Okay, I can see some greens on your window, I think. Is there any like forest or like?
Yes, I live near the Lago, which is a lake, and it is a very green area. We have mountains and Lago, so it is, and I live near about 70 kilometers from Milano. Yeah, it's northern Italy, so that is where I live. So I can't complain, but I have, I accept what we cannot do at the moment is to travel. So we cannot go to India, we can even not go to another country without. So it is a little bit difficult, but okay, we have to grow, haven't we, Sanjay?
All right. Okay. So, anything you want to ask me?
How much time have you been doing your work?
Like training, I am doing since 2018, I can say. And also, you will be surprised to know that I am also continuing my studies. Okay, I am doing my master degree in HR, human resource.
What?
I am doing my master in human resource.
Yeah, wow. And you have time to do all these motivational talks and videos. I saw that you do a lot of videos, and I got really, I have to tell, inspired by your videos. Also the shorts, because I would like to grow my channel now that I cannot talk in events. We have no events at all.
Right.
So I have to do more videos in English.
Yes. It can be, that when you are making English language, so it can be hard by global, right? So it will be a good point, I can say.
Okay, fine. No. And when will you have your master, Sanjay? When will you do your master? When will you finish? Or do you
Like
have
this year completing like in the month of June.
Oh, so you are very busy.
No, I'm not busy. I'm busy on my training, online training.
Okay. No,
Yes.
I mean, Sanjay, I have really, when I saw your profile on LinkedIn, you're so well organized. You're much better organized than I am.
Thank you so much.
No, really, you are very, I can learn from you because I would like
That would be great for me.
to organize but I do it in different languages. I do videos in German, in French, in English. So I'm a little bit
Confused.
I have no time to do the details like you. I have seen you're so well organized. Your YouTube channel is perfect. Your that is really good. I can learn from you.
Definitely. So I am having two YouTube channel. Okay, one is my regional language. Okay, that is Odia language. We are having different states and different states having different languages. So Odia language one channel, second channel is Hindi, where I upload Hindi videos. Okay. So, but my podcast is in English because I am inviting the foreign guests, so they cannot speak Hindi.
Yeah. I saw it.
Because I have conducted US, UK, your Nigeria, okay, Germany, and Nepal. Okay. Apart from that, many countries I am touching. Okay. So next week I am having a person from South Africa. Okay. And after that I am having Australia. Okay. So
you find them through LinkedIn?
yes, from LinkedIn.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Suppose
well, I can learn from you. I didn't really do a lot of work on LinkedIn, and I was not, because LinkedIn is not. I'm not looking for a job for the moment, but I have to. So, Sanya, I hope to have another talk with you. It is very inspiring.
Definitely.
And catch up with you.
So, are you married or having kids?
I have a kid. I have a video, and you have to look at it. Magic tricks, which means one of the last video in my channels is how the attraction law works, and there you see my son doing a magic trick. Go and watch it. It is how the showed by a paperclip, two paper clips, showing how the law of attraction is working. Right. And that is very. You have to watch it. You go to my channel, Eerie Motivation. There's everything in English.
All right.
And you will tell me if you're able to repeat the trick.
Oh, definitely.
It is not the last one. The last one I did yesterday. The last one yesterday is about fear. But it is how the law of attraction works with paper clips. Watch it. And if you do these tricks to your audience, they will love you.
Definitely, I will share on my WhatsApp contact because I am having almost 2,000 contacts.
Have you kids?
No, I'm not married. I'm single.
Fine. Yeah. That is great. No. That is be free.
Yes. So thank you, Irina, for your valuable time for us, and it was amazing to have you on my show, which is Sanjay Agrawal show, and you shared some insights regarding the psychology of finance, and it is definitely going to help more and more people. So, guys, if you are having any questions you want to ask Irina, you can write in the comment section. Definitely, we will try to forward her. And if you are having any feedback, you can give on the comment section. And this time we are having Irina from Italy itself. And thank you so much for your love and support. And we'll have another session with another guest from another country. So our target is 50 guests from 50 nations. So thank you so much and take care.
Thank you so much, and for you're very friendly, very professional, and it was really a great pleasure for me too. Bye bye. Ciao. A presto.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste, Sanjay.